Alright, you guys, this is a updated tutorial on my 112 scale vamp. As you can see, this is the original vamp, I believe 1982, 83. So when the 112 scale G.I. Joes came out, of course, I thought, you know what, they need a vehicle, and I make all my custom vehicles RC, so why not? So yeah, super cool vehicle, I always thought. 1982 V.A.M.P. Awesome. So that's who inspired this one, of course. I tried to keep the original alive with the angles, the design of it, basically the whole look of it. The V.A.M.P. is just a unique vehicle. It is based off of, from my understanding, a Lamborghini Cheetah. And I did use the Tamiya XM311, I believe, model for the base of that. The scratch build video, if you guys get a chance to watch it, it gives you a little bit more detail on how I built it. But if you would watch that, then you would see that all these panels were basically taken apart and then put together and filled in, and tried to maintain all the angles, the slight tilt here of the angle here, the fenders especially. There's certain look to the vamp that you kind of want to maintain, the angles of the roll bar here, in order for myself at least, to try to pay respect to the original vamp. I did upgrade a couple things: bucket seats, the dash, as you can tell, it's more of a modern dash. This dash was actually used for the Stinger, but then the newer vamp adopted that dash, which I think it was cool, so I kept that. The shovel here, just little details, it's removable. I was a little bit proud of that myself. The gun, and of course the winch. Yeah, the bumper, as you can see, it's the old school style bumper. I just still haven't finished it, painting it in. The winch itself, it's a 110 scale winch. It just fit perfectly there. And I did, I put the controls here in the center dash. And that's like the stick shift that Flint is using. But it's actually the controls to the winch. Oh yeah. And the dash, I did upgrade it a little bit. It has a couple of add-ons there, the radio, and a couple gauges. So yeah, the inside I'm gonna show you later when I finish it. As you can tell, it's now finished. I still have to paint that. I have to put the light buckets in here for the lights, the headlights, and the rear lights as well. These are the detent pins. The body is removable, so I have access to any of the electronics if they go bad. The engine, the servo, anything that goes bad, I can still remove the body and then work on the inside. Those are the two detent pins for the front, and I like it. I like it that they're exposed because it gives the look of the hood, kind of like authenticity, right? In the back though, the detent pins are actually hidden, so I put them back here. These are magnetic, and the detent pins are right there. There we go. I was actually kind of surprised how easy to make these were. I thought this was going to be very difficult, but it came out okay. It's just a little bit of imagination and ingenuity with pieces and whatnot. It didn't take that long. So yes, it is an RC. This is the controller. The thing with this, it's heavy. Of course, all RCs are made to be fairly light as far as body weight is concerned. Of course, when you make it a custom like this one, you start adding little ounces here, there, and everywhere else, and you start making it heavier. The vehicle, the original vehicle, the original chassis was super fast. It was marketed as a rally car, which it was pretty pretty nifty, and it did drift in the dirt fairly well. I picked that one because of the wheelbase. The wheelbase was perfect for this vehicle. And this wheelbase does great with the speed and the turning. It just slides around the dirt nice. It's just fun to drive. But the added weight added a little bit of an extra unintentional benefit, because the weight kind of brings it down. But whenever it needs to or takes a jump, the extra suspension is there. I wish I could have told you that I knew how to calculate it, or that was one of the things that I was going for, but it's not. I appreciate the look down here of the original V.A.M.P, that it's pretty close to the fender. And I never knew how to do it. I knew it was a weight to suspension ratio that, of course, I have no clue about, but it ended up being pretty cool. That the weight was just enough for the suspension. Hopefully that doesn't come into a problem. The weight and the speed of the vehicle, like I said, the RC was super fast. Now it's fast. It's not super fast. It's controllable. It's nice. It doesn't roll over in the dirt. I haven't taken a full turn on the concrete or cement, so I'm not sure if it will roll over or not. I'm thinking it might, with a 90-degree turn at full speed, but who knows. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna avoid taking jumps with it or rolling it on concrete until I make the final video, after I add the stickers, the lights, and then make a video for you guys, and then take it out there and then just pretty much bash it up. That's why I make them, just to have fun. So let me show you real quick. That's the remote. Fairly simple. It almost feels cheap, but it actually does pretty darn good job. There is a slow and a fast mode, or slow and normal mode. Normal's quick. The slow, if you want to let your kids play with the RC, just put it in slow and don't tell them, and let them have fun, and it's less likely that they'll bash it up too bad. But that's kind of a neat function on this. So I'm gonna turn on the transmitter, and then the vehicle, and the on-off switch. I put it on the center dash, as well as the controllers for the winch. As you can tell, there's still wires that I still have to modify and make sure that it's controlled and it's gonna stay inside. So it's fast. Proportional steering, of course. Proportional speed. Reverse. Four-wheel drive, of course, and later on I'll make videos of it in action, and that way you guys can see it and get your ideas. As far as the parts are concerned, I'll make a list on the final video. That way I can give you more information. I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm pretty horrible at keeping a list of parts that I've used, but I'll do my best on the final edition of this, or video for this RC custom. That way you guys can, as best as possible, create your own, or even upgrade. By all means, give me good ideas for my own. So yeah, these bucket seats, I found some seats that were pretty cool at the Goodwill, the secondhand store, and before I used them, I made casts. So these seats, I actually have quite a few, and I can make more casts. If you guys like these seats, let me know, and I can put some on eBay for you guys. They're fairly cheap. It's just casting them, really. And let me see what else. That's pretty much it for now. Like I said, as soon as I finish it, I'll make you guys another do-it-yourself video tutorial, and then after that, I'll do a final test run, jumps, full speed. That way you guys can see, and maybe it could inspire you guys to do some of your own builds. All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message on YouTube. And have fun out there.